Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Just working on some chores right now. Dumping feed at this finisher site. Then I gotta go through and check the barn, make sure everybody's doing okay, and got some other chores to finish up. But if you saw the thumbnail and you clicked on this video, you see my shed that went down on the beginning of January of 2023. We got 2 foot of snow within like 24 hours. And I'm just gonna give a little backstory to the shed quick. We are gonna go there and I'll show you what's going on with it. But so it sits on 3.5 acres. I bought that back in October of 2022, and that was the first farm property, I guess, that I've ever bought. The only ground I've ever bought so far. I'm 27 years old. But yeah, it was 3.5 acres. Had a hay shed on it. Bought it from an older farm couple that they're kind of thinning out their cattle herd. They knew I was looking for a place, and I had actually worked for them in the past and still have a really good relationship with them. They knew I was interested in looking for a place to have my own machinery, and so I was able to purchase that off of them. And I bought that in October, and then now in January we got that snow and the shed went down. So I was just gonna make this to kind of document it, and yeah, so once we get wrapped up with chores, we'll go over there and show you it and kind of talk about my intentions with it, I guess. So, well guys, here she is. About as gone as that Dierks Bentley song. But like I was saying, I bought this in October to keep my machinery in. And at the time, I was still working in town at the John Deere dealership. And then come November, end of November, I left the dealership, and now I'm working full-time as a farmhand for a couple of brothers. And I'm very blessed because they had a shed with a concrete floor, while a shop that they aren't utilizing on a acreage site that was just sitting empty, so they were more than happy to let me put my machinery in there. So I got my tractor. I had both my tractors in here and my round baler in here, and so I got them out and put in the shed over there. And so I told the couple that I bought this from that, you know, I'm not gonna have any machinery in here. I was like, hey, go ahead and, you know, put some hay in here if you want, being this next to your place. And then they parked this tractor in here that it was having transmission problems to begin with, and then the engine started knocking, so they put it in here, and it was about the only thing that got damaged when it came down, which is kind of fortunate, I guess. This thing needs to kind of just go for some scrap anyway. It came down on the hood right there and busted it. But yeah, like that semi isn't mine. That's the previous owner's. That 4020 there, that's theirs. I'm hoping to fix that up, maybe get that running for them possibly, and those 3 old silage wagons. But other than that, pretty much everything on here is mine. But my plan is to just start cleaning this up. You know, maybe try and salvage some of this lumber, any of it that's good. And these posts. Building materials just cost so much these days. There's a rotary mower buried in there that was in here. I don't think that got damaged at all, just this actually had their chopper and planter in here all the way in the back, where it didn't come down. This last, you know, like 30 foot didn't come down, and it saved this stuff. It wasn't damaged, so that was kind of a blessing right there too. And my dad put his camper in here, and that didn't get damaged either. So yeah, I'm gonna come in here and got my work kind of cut out for me. I just gotta kind of pick away at it throughout the spring and the summer and try and salvage as much as I can, and kind of just burn the rest and bury it and get it out of here. So no plans right now to put up a new shed. I'm just gonna cut as much as I can out here for hay. It's just a little hay field for this summer, you know, on both sides of the shed, and back over there on the other side of my stock trailer. There's a bunch of plastic and twine and net wrap that I need to get picked up, but there's my rake and my sycamores next to that buried. There's a slab of concrete there that's, I don't know, maybe 50 yards long or something, and I'm like, oh, this will be a good spot to park machinery on. Well, I learned a lesson that it drifted in here. My planter, my corn planter, was down at the end. I went and got that out of here and got that put in the shop at least, so that thing wasn't completely buried in the snow. But what do you do? My rake's like, holy crap, I'm cold, I'm ready for spring, and my sycamore can't breathe right now. But so won't be doing that again next year. Everything will be under a roof next year, so that's awesome. But yeah, I'm just gonna clean this up and hay what I can this year, and kind of just get this back down to just a bare 3 acres, and I'd like to plant corn out here the following year. I was hoping I could plant corn out here this spring, but that's just unrealistic. So that's kind of the plan for my little 3.5 acres that I acquired recently. I just figured I'd show you this side of it too. Pretty much walked all the way around it, so might as well just finish. And then if I ever want to come back and look someday, I can show my kids or something. Pretty crazy. Kind of rotten luck, but it is what it is. Yeah, if anybody's bored, they can come and start helping me pull some nails out very carefully, because I don't want any flat tires. I got 2 brand new tires on my tractor, so I don't want to pick any of those up. But we can start pulling some of this tin off. That's good. I kind of want it so I can maybe build some fence somewhere, or build a little lean-to or something for some bottle calves. I'd like to raise some bottle calves down the road, but anyways, that's what it is. So I'm just gonna end the video there, guys. Sorry it was kind of just a bunch of rambling, but I think it's interesting. So if you stuck around to the end, I appreciate you. Maybe consider subscribing, so we can see you next time.